Hello, my YouTube family. Thanks for tuning into my channel again. This is Paul Wooten, WRF Customs. In many of my videos, you hear me talking about wagons, but I also like the Hearse wagons. I wanted to kind of show you my collection of Johnny Lightning's, the older style Hearses, and then the newer style Hearses that Johnny Lightning did, and then some Matchbox Hearses that were done. So we'll start off with, I guess, the fun ones. You got the Maniacs. Is that going to focus? But it's a hearse wagon with surfboards on the top. Kind of a fun little model that they did back in the day. And here's another surf model they did. It's a little bit different hearse style wagon with the surfboards on top also. And then they had a real fun one. I don't even really know what series it was. It's got a kind of purple curtains on it, and then it has a luggage rack on top with surfboards on it too, which is a pretty neat piece. This is old school. This is old plain Mantis Johnny Lightning models. And of course, you had the hot rod style. This had rubber tires, Holland Hearse. This is the red version of it. It's kind of jacked up in the back. And then there was an orange one with the engine sticking out of the hood. Kind of a hot rod type hearse. And there was a green one. Now, there may be other variations. I may be missing some of them. I started collecting the hearses and stuff after they kind of started disappearing. And then, got some rolling in. Then we have a pretty neat one. It's pretty, this is the Grateful Dead variation. With the Grateful Dead on the roof and top. Mag wheels. Pretty neat model. The Grateful Dead. And then you have another one that was released, and I'm not 100% sure what's all that's on here. Some type of new men, new something. It's got some kind of, I really don't know. I should do my research on this one, but this is like a normal hearse, but it's got a scoop on the hood, so the engine's up. So that's just like this Grateful Dead model. It's got like a cowl hood on it. But then you got your regular old, got one rolling in there. Your regular old standard hearse you'd see every day. Cars are like rolling everywhere. So you get your regular black hearse. And then that was part of a series that came out with Wicked Wagons. This was a series. Here's I guess your flower car that carries. It's got a skull, if you can see it on the roof. Let's see if you can see it there. So it's got like ghost skull type deal on there with flames, which is pretty badass. And then you got these are kind of like meat wagons. I guess they was ambulances, hearse style vehicles. This is an ambulance, but it's still a wagon to me. And then you got this model, Vertigo. I don't know what all it had to do with anything, but it's also a hearse type wagon. And then you got your Tom Daniel style old hearses. Don't have a whole lot of these, but this kind of came out in the Tom Daniels era of plastic models and what have you. And Johnny Lightning reproduced a bunch of that stuff. A lot of Tom Daniels stuff got reproduced as Hot Wheels. There's kind of a Hearse wagon also. There's just some of the wagons that's in my collection. Neat little story here. I don't know if you guys remember these are actually really tough to find. The Matchbox Hearses. They came out with a black one and then came out with a silver one and then came out with a white one. So you had I don't remember which ones come first. It was black, silver, and white. And they was all pretty hard to find. I mean, everybody was grabbing them off of the shelves when they came out. I've got probably 40 or so stashed away myself. The bad thing about this was somebody over in England got their feelings hurt or something because Matchbox released an American Cadillac in a Hearse in the mainline series. So they decided to pull them. They know was no longer going to release it. So those two wagons were followed by, those Hearses were followed by a couple of the collector editions of Superfast. No, I can't remember. I should know this stuff, but it's a late night. This is a gray one with white wall tires, mag wheels. These were in like the $3 and $4 Hot Wheel release. They came with a little box and all that stuff. And then either the gray one or this blue one was the last release that I know of in these Hearses. But what happened was somebody over in England or in Europe got upset about this Hearse. I have no idea why. So they come up with this stupid idea that they're going to keep the Cadillac, but then they turned it. This ain't their first edition, but this is what they turned that Cadillac into. They turned it into an ambulance to, I don't know, unhurt people's feelings. So it's pretty much the same casting, but it is a remake of it. I mean, they've added things to the top, the light, the horn, the extra room on it. They changed the rear end some. They started going wacko with these, so I just decided I wasn't going to collect the rest of this ambulance. I only have like one or two variations of it. I was kind of done with it. Now we can get into the newer release Johnny Lightning 57 Chevy Hearses. These are in no particular order. Here's the black with the white top. And then we had an all black, completely black 57 Chevy Hearse. And then they came out with a black top, white 57 Hearse. Let's see, it's got the 57 fins in the back, what have you. And they came out with this gold variation. It's actually got rubber tires on it. Gold with the black top. And then a group that I used to belong to, they knew that it was one of the conventions we had done. So they did Johnny Lightning did a special piece for Johnny Lightning. And it's a green 57 Chevy. It's got the convention logo on the top, but it's kind of a teal green. I was excited about that one because, of course, I like these, and at the time I was involved in that organization for a while. There it goes. So then they did another, that same color green, real close with rubber tires, black top. There it focuses. And they do all have opening hoods. So if you notice a sticker in the background, it's giving this camera something to focus on because it's not liking that white background. And then we got an all kind of a gunmetal color, black top, 57 Hearse. There it goes. And then they switched, I don't know if they decided there towards the very end, they decided to switch the Hearse over and add a light cherry on top. So here's a Hearse with a ambulance cherry on top, and then they actually switched to an ambulance on this, and they got rid of the design on the side. That's on most Hearses. You notice that front tire is a little jacked up on there, but I don't know the releases on these. As soon as I got them, I opened them up and put them in a display case. But I know it's kind of a little bit of a morbid collection, but it's part of the wagon collection that I collect. I think that's all the Hearses that I have currently in my collection. I may have a few more Johnny Lightnings floating around, but just wanted to show you guys those tonight. And appreciate all the subscribers. The subscribers are getting more and more, and I appreciate that very much. Hoping I'm entertaining enough. Give me a thumbs up if you watch the video and like it. That's one thing I do. I mean, there's I don't think I've only one time did a thumbs down on somebody. If I watch your video and you've done a pretty good job and your content was nice, I always hit the like button. I mean, it's just what I do. I know a lot of people watch the videos but never like them. I don't understand the whole concept of like and dislike. You know, that it's just kind of an opinion thing there, but you viewed it, so you get credit for views. So I don't know how that works, but I appreciate all the views and any likes that you'll give me, and then comment at the bottom. And if you see anything in there that you'd like to see closer up in another video or another subject, just give me a shout down below. And I was just seeing that focus thing. But anyway, this thing of Hot Wheels stickers right here. There's a whole book of stickers. You can get it at the Dollar General. It's got a variety of stickers on it. Just kind of check that out. But I appreciate everybody tuning in. Thanks again. And I'm out to the next video. Thank you.